Okay, first question. What are your 3 favourite memories we share?
Ooh, that's a fun one. Definitely our first kiss. It was just like so picture perfect, like something from a movie, you know, being up on the hill after the sun had set and then the stars came out and you were just so gentle and everything happened so naturally. I just remember driving home that night and being like, I can't believe that happened. And it was like, yeah, I think, oh, I'm gonna start crying already. I think I had the sense even then that it was a start of something really special. So that's one. Number 2, telling you that I was pregnant. I'll always be really grateful for how you responded because obviously it was a big surprise, and having found out, you know, when I was away from you back in the States and having a week to basically think about it and wonder how you were going to react and thinking about all the different possibilities. And then just how immediately you were enthusiastic and excited, and I remember how teary you got, and I just knew then that I had made all the right choices in choosing to be with you and choosing to go on this journey. Oh, this is a fitting segue. How do you think our family and upbringing has affected our relationship?
I think the conflict is the obvious one.
Yeah.
They're not wanting to say things to have a situation that feels like it's conflict. You know, we've talked about Dad and, you know, how similar that experience was.
Yeah.
And in a way that sort of contributes to that. But I think the conflict thing is probably the one that's a bit more obvious that we've talked a lot about.
Yeah.
Anything?
Oh no. The laugh is never a good sign.
What is the pain in me you wish you could heal?
The pain in you?
Yeah.
Oh. I think the pain that you have around your dad and the things he said to you growing up, and how much I know it's affected your sense of self-worth, and as much as you've done to be able to overcome that and just be the incredible person that you are. Like there are still ways that I can see it coming out, and yeah, I wish I could take it away sometimes.
I wish I could heal your need to be seen by your family and be understood. And they don't ask you about me or your life in New Zealand, and you know, they've never supported you through all the A's and top scores that you've had at school and executive jobs you've had along the way, and I know how much that means to you to get that little bit of support and acknowledgement that you've worked hard. Yeah, I wish I could make that all better.
How have I changed you?
Have you changed me? I've become way more accepting of myself. Like that's definitely one thing. Teaching me, you know, about who I am and the skills I have and the potential I have, and I've definitely learned to accept my skills and take them on board and push myself. That's just some of them anyway. There's a hell of a lot more.
What experience do you think has shaped us the most,
And why?
definitely finding out that we're having a baby when it was not something we were planning on, and it's still, you know, obviously relatively early on in our relationship. It's deepened our relationship much faster than maybe it would have otherwise. Like, I think we already knew we wanted to be together, we wanted to create a life together, and we had a vision and plans for the future, but finding out that there's going to be a new little person in the picture and just everything that comes along with that, I think we've had to make a lot of big decisions and have a lot of really serious discussions that otherwise we wouldn't have until a couple of years down the road. So I think it's shaped us in the best possible way. Like, I've just been more certain than ever since finding out that you're the person I want to do this with. And I think, as with any relationship, like, until you're faced with a really significant challenge, you don't really know what the relationship is made out of. And I feel like it's tested our mettle in that sense, and it's just made us stronger and brought us closer, and I think we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. And you're going to be an amazing mum.
Thank you.
Hey, so if that video moved you, if you dug it, if you want to see more of them, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so we can keep you updated about our weekly releases. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining.